there's something wrong with the rarity system in Animal Jam, especially the browser version. In Play Wild, things like betas haven't gathered as much rarity because it hasn't been around as long. Therefore, the betas aren't that old. In the browser version, the betas might be as old as some of the so they're more rare. But the thing is, what Amazon is doing, they're releasing all the middle rares. All the things that on the rarity chart are kind of a 5. They're in the middle. They're releasing all those things into the diamond shop. And so, because of that, because they're releasing all those things in the diamond shop, they're not rare. You save up your diamonds, you buy them, they're not rare anymore. The only things that, and they just keep doing it. And the thing is, when you get rid of all the middle rares, you have the basically worthless items, and you have the insanely rare items. That doesn't give you something to trade up to. When I was doing Necklace to Spike, every time I made a trade, I would go slightly better. I would trade for something slightly better than the last thing. Eventually, you'd run out of things slightly better. You get to things, okay, the only things that are rarer than this are, glitch, ring, magenta items, headdresses, insanely rare items. But people aren't going to take your half rares for. Like spikes. Used to be really rare, but attainable. Now, they're super easy to get. The only thing is you need to be a member to actually wear them. And the problems that create is usually people rate rares in Animal Jam based on how many spikes you can get for it. Like, on the browser version I just started, so I don't really have anything that's worth a spike, because I started, yesterday. But in Play Wild, I have some items that are probably worth, 1, maybe 2 spikes. Because in Play Wild, Arctic Wolves kind of have a spike monopoly. They can get spikes from treasure hunts. Easy peasy. And the problem is getting a black one. That's why you see a lot of Arctic Wolves that have a ton of green ones and pink ones and yellow ones. Ones people don't really want. The only way anyone else can really get a spike is by getting a rarer item to trade the Arctic Wolf, or to get the Arctic Wolf to give them a spike out of the kindness of their heart. Like when I made a new account, the who must not be named, because, the D wouldn't fit. I went up to an Arctic Wolf, looked at their trade list, and said, "Can I please have a spike? You have a ton, and I just joined." I got a black spiked wristband. But let's get back to the browser version. It's like a ladder, or a staircase. You need rares that are slightly rarer. You need to be a ton of levels of rare. Rare slightly rarer than the other rares, and slightly less rare than some other rares. Because then you have a step ladder. You can just climb the little step ladder. getting rares, getting rares. You can getting rarer and rarer with each step until you get the magenta. Until you get the magenta item. The magenta items, or the glitched ring, or the headdress. Without it, you just have to kind of clump all your half rares together in a trade and hope for the best. And your half rares would be basically worthless because Animal Jam keeps releasing that. Because Animal Jam keeps releasing the middle rares. So there's no middle rares left because once they're released, they're not rare anymore. Like in Play Wild, I had these wings. The only way you could have gotten them is as a member gift between the time period between January 13th and January 20th, 2018. Or no, not 2008, 2017, when the game was still new. So, a year and a half later, when I had the wings, they were rare. I could get basically whatever I wanted. I got blackout wings, which were released recently from the traveling salesman that no one can ever find, so they're still rare. In fact, even before, they were rare, but not in high demand, because no one really knew they existed. The Galaxy Wings, people saw them, and just wanted them because they were pretty. The blackout wings weren't as pretty, but I liked them. And they went with this hat that I had gotten, which was also pretty rare. I'd say about 3 spikes. But when they were released, people knew about them. They knew they were rare. So there's a whole set that went with them. I thought it would look great in all their sapphire animals, like Arctic wolves and dire wolves. So, people wanted them more. I got more and more trades for them. Eventually, I traded them for Cupid wings, also in high demand. Pretty. People know about them. They're rare. The perfect recipe for a rare item. Back to the browser version. Animal Jam is releasing these things as a way to try to get money. Since non-members don't usually have any sapphires, people either pay for membership or go to AJ Outfitters and buy some sapphires. Because they want these items that were considered rare until released. It's kind of sad how this happened, because Animal Jam basically broke the rarity system. The only thing that keeps older players hooked. The only thing that keeps older teens playing on the game. Because younger kids in the 8 to 11-year-old demographic, they just like decorating dens, making looks, and buying new outfits for the animals. Older kids play the game to get rarity. People like me. We only play so we can get rare. We want the rare items. And so it would get rid of a lot of older players who don't like how the only items considered actually rare are so rare they're unattainable. Unless you already had them. Unless you've been playing since the beta phase. Animal Jam keeps deleting these beta items that haven't been available anymore, like River Race. Taken out for a few years, built up a ton of rarity, and then just released again, destroying all of its rarity. Like basketballs. Taken out. taken out of the game, built up rarity, re-released. All that rarity was destroyed. Animal Jam is breaking the rarity system in its own game, destroying the thing that keeps a lot of people hooked. AJHQ, stop trying to interfere with the rarity system. Things were better back in 2013 when AJHQ just kind of left the rarity system alone. Sure, people got hacked more and scammed more, but now with all the safety measures they put in, if the trading system was like 2013, it'd be great. All those password safety measures would be put in. People wouldn't get hacked. People wouldn't get scammed anymore. The only thing like we consider a scam is trader's remorse. And that's how Animal Jam is breaking its own rarity system. That's all for this video. Bye. Don't invest in rares, because it's probably a waste. I tried investing in a rare once, but the other person wouldn't accept my trade. Next day, that item was released to stores, and I felt really stupid for trying to trade with them. But so thankful they declined. Bye. Like this video if you want more serious videos like this.